So I accidentally recorded this entire video with my mic off, so I might rush through this a little bit. I've been scrolling on Twitter and I've noticed that the developers really just can't win. The community right now is very tense, and I think everyone can agree on that. You have a bunch of people that are saying like, oh my god, casuals, please listen to us, don't listen to the streamers, and then people are yelling at streamers, don't you dare listen to the streamers. The streamers are yelling at the devs, and the casuals are also yelling at the devs, and it's just all this tension, right? As Warzone sits in here, and I think it's kind of like a bubble. I feel like when we get a balance pass change, all hell is going to break loose, because then people are going to start blaming other people. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you change this? Let's get into this, because I just think there's some funny things about this community. JGod tweeted this right here. If they remove one-shot snipes, I'll be uninstalling, but then one-shot snipers are why I stopped playing. And you know damn well, if they even touched snipers, both of these people are going to be in TikTok comments being like, streamers ruin Warzone. Did streamers ruin Warzone? No, the developers did it, okay? They do not have to listen to the streamers. I think it is that simple. Oh, but who will they listen to? Everyone else. These are huge, large, broad communities. Get similar feedback, get data from the game that you're playing. Anyways, this is also another funny one. As a casual player, the movement nerf hurts us. Being shot in the open, can't dodge bullets. If you throw a smoke, your character slow down during the animation. Can't lie down behind cover fast when injured. Being chased and losing tax breaks, especially when reloading, etc. is annoying. This is honestly hilarious, because didn't the movement nerfs only affect omni movement? So like strafe feet, so strafe. Oh my god, I need water. Okay, we should be all better. Pretty sure the movement nerfs only affected strafe speed, so I don't know why you're complaining about this to begin with. I could be wrong, tell me if I'm wrong. But the big kicker here, the reason why I really wanted to make this, is a few tweets and then also an IGN interview. I'm pretty sure this is all an article, no video or anything, so if you want to read it, I do encourage you to read it. There's a lot of interesting things recently that have came out from this. It even tells IGN that they're evaluating the Battle Royale casual playlist to ensure that sweats don't ruin the mode. So if we see sweats come in there and they're wrecking the whole server, then we will have to come up with a plan against that. It's still pretty new right now. It's kind of funny, the replies to this, man, oh my god. Who cares? There are people trying in the game, lol. If casual players that don't want to try it don't like it, then don't play competitive games. You know, this is kind of funny, because with this sentiment, that's why Warzone was going to die. This problem can be solved by simply getting rid of the game mode. Mayo, this is what they're focused on. They also need to make wins and camos not count towards progress / leaderboards. This is so weird to me. You have one side, huge casual players that are coming back, playing the game, and are so happy about it. And now you have another side of these people that are just playing this dead ass game, was a dead game, and now mad that casual players are getting like catered to in a way. And I don't even think it's really catering to casual players. I just think it's like something that came with Verdansk, because Verdansk in general, when it came out, was catered to casuals. It's how it was designed. Extremely loud audio, building design in general, map design, ghost, heartbeat sensor, a whole bunch of things. So they're pretty much bringing everything back. They're just making the experience that it was, and catering to casuals just comes along with that. I don't think they're really trying to do that, but I do think it's a good thing, because look at it. Warzone's great now. As a Warzone player, you should be really happy about this, but apparently a lot of Warzone players aren't. I would figure that you would be happy with your game mode doing well, right? You can still make money off of this. You can still grow a community. You can still interact with people, because if this didn't happen, if Verdansk didn't cater to casuals, guess what? Warzone was getting canned, buddy. Does anyone realize what's going on with Warzone right now? They have SBMM in the game for casuals. Great. They made a specific Battle Royale casual game mode for casuals. Nice. Are you effing paying attention? They made a game mode for casuals on top of the game mode specifically made for casuals. They nerfed movement and TTK across regular modes for casuals. Yeah. So this guy's mad. Shouldn't you be happy that your game mode is doing well now, that people are playing your game? Do agree that casuals, yes, are the backbone of games, and they do need to be able to play the game. I don't think that they should be catered to completely, but I don't think this is catering completely to casuals. This is bullshit. This is not catering completely to casuals. If you wanted to do that, nerf movement into the ground. I think there are so many ways that you could actually make the game mode completely cater to casuals, and the fact that he's saying that this is catering to casuals, bro, it can be so much worse than this. You can make the game play in such a scummy, slow way if they really wanted to, but it's not. This is just Verdansk. This guy streams Call of Duty Warzone, but then he says right here, as long as I'm getting paid, I unfortunately don't care what happens with the game. I just like to vent. Brother, if this didn't happen, if these changes didn't happen, there was no game. There was no game to play. It was going away. How, as a developer, do you listen to this? I see a lot of people. I don't know if I talked about this in my first recording that was completely botched or this. As a developer, I can't imagine trying to listen to this community right now. I can't imagine. And I would be scared to make any changes, because let's just say I feel like the HDR is a little overpowered. As a developer, maybe let's nerf the HDR a little bit. Let's nerf its velocity. You do that, I feel like it's a bubble. I feel like people are just going to freak out. Casual players are like, what? stop, you're listening to the streamers. And that might be true, it might not. Oh, I have an opportunity to get a kill you didn't earn or deserve. I actually made a point about this in my last video. Dude, as a casual player, you gotta admit that there are some times where other players clearly better than you, but you killed them because the game caters to you. But that's fine, that's okay. I don't think this is that big of a problem, because at least that casual player is playing the game instead of not playing the game. If you put everything on an equal skill level, people just aren't going to play the game. They're going to finally kill off the fans who play every day and be left with once a week casuals. This is really funny because the fans who come back and play every day are not enough to keep this game mode alive. Do you understand that? You're going to come back anyways. Don't fucking act like all of a sudden that you're going to leave because of these changes. That is a joke. You're going to play through these changes. If you play through Warzone 2, if you play through Caldera, if you play through OG Verdansk, which you're pretty much one-to-one playing right now, you can complain about the TTK. Oh my god, the TTK got nerfed. It's almost exactly the same as OG Verdansk, and you were playing during that, right? You played every single day. Don't act like all of a sudden you're just not going to play. I feel like this is such a whiny behavior. Actually, you can look at this ratio right here. I don't even need to say anything. I think it speaks for itself. The whole community right now is enjoying the game, having fun with the game, but I feel like any changes, it's going to be a bloodbath. And eventually, they're going to have to change the game in a substantial way with Warzone 3. I was thinking about that. Warzone 3 is probably going to happen now, yay. And Infinity Ward is probably going to be the lead developer with Warzone 3, and that also comes with Warzone 2 2.0. Probably what's going to happen with Warzone 3. Infinity Ward's going to get their hands on it unless Activision gives them more creative control with Warzone. I really doubt it. But speaking of Raven, dude, Raven is even in shambles right now. The Raven lead developer left, which honestly, is this good? Is this bad? I don't know. I would say that this is bad because, you know, we have Verdansk now, that he got us to the point that the game is in right now, but he's been here since Caldera. So he's also been through Warzone 2. And so he's also been here through Warzone 2. And we all know about Warzone 2, and Caldera had its low points too. I think Caldera is a little bit overhated, but it was, I will admit, it was a low point. But Raven was the head developer in bringing Verdansk back, and they did do a really good job with it. And I feel like things with Warzone 2, a lot of people that are pointing to, Warzone 2 was primarily Infinity Ward. I would leave Raven Software too. Raven Software seems like such a miserable position to be in, because you're trying to be this middleman between 3 different studios and Activision, listening to them, making sure that they're doing the current studio's Warzone correctly, preparing for the future, maybe doing an engine switch, all this bullshit through all of these different developers, all 3 of these developers, by the way, that have completely different ideas for the game. I wouldn't even say they have completely different ideas for the game. It's just Infinity Ward. Why do you have a studio that fundamentally goes against the other 2 studios? It makes no fucking sense. Why does Infinity Ward's leadership just stay untouched? It blows my fucking mind. If Modern Warfare 4 drops without red dots, I deadass might just not play that entire year. I'll get the game, do the mastery camo, and I'm gonna go play Marathon or GTA 6. I'm not doing this shit. I cannot go through another Modern Warfare 2. I don't think Modern Warfare 2 is that bad as everyone says, but it's just, these are design decisions that are so simple to change that they refuse to do it. And I think it's important for people to realize, like, hey, this whole like casual player versus streamer debate, it is not that simple. It is very much not that simple. There is so much nuance, so many different takes, and the casual player base itself, I think a lot of people who are like on this casual side realize how split you guys are. You guys are not just, oh yeah, casual players changes. No, a lot of you guys don't agree with each other and want different changes. Same thing with streamers. A lot of streamers don't agree with each other. I think it's really funny when people point to streamers for ruining the game, when a lot of streamers, especially with Verdansk coming out, are arguing with each other over the complaints. Swag is over here bitching every single day, and then you have other people being like, brother, what are you talking about? RuneScape Dragon Wilds? Wait, I kind of want to play this. This looks like a lot of fun. Wait, this game looks like a lot of fun. I might have to play this. Anyways, yeah, I just think this whole thing is just really stupid. I would enjoy Warzone right now because, to be honest, it's going to be ruined. Whether it's the community that complains about it, whether it's Infinity Ward getting their grubby hands on it really soon. Although it's a year, so, you know, we'll go through all of BO7. Also, they did confirm that Verdansk was staying throughout 2025, so that's good. I don't care if it's Monday player count on 1PS Steam chart. What? How is Steam charts doing? Are there really people that think that Steam charts still matter? This is a joke. God, you guys got to get Blame Truth out of your head. This is so embarrassing. Sunday, we hit a peak of 123,000. That's pretty good. No, is that not good enough for you guys? Jesus, man, fuck this community. But this RuneScape game looks really good. I want to get into this. What the hell? But yeah, that's kind of it. Pretty chill video, just a little bit of ranting. New Destiny expansion is getting announced. We're gonna get a reveal soon, so that's pretty exciting. On alpha is next Saturday, dude. That's exciting. I really hope I get in. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. What do you guys think? This COD community, man, it is really something. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day.